everybody. My name is Shannon, the Cannon Rich, four-time MMA world champion. I'm here live at Rage in the Cage at Wild Horse Pass Casino. My co-host for tonight is Jason D. Hart. This is AZTV premiere for Rage in the Cage. Jason, this new TV show is going to be live, full of action-packed MMA fights. This is the most extreme fighting allowed by law. Tell me a little bit about Rage in the Cage.
Well, Rage in the Cage has been around since 1998, and the whole thing is that I've been waiting to see it go on TV. Here's the debut. Everybody's going to see it.
You guys got to watch all these fights. I'm telling you what, it's non-stop action. Again, it's the most extreme fighting allowed by law. AZTV, Rage in the Cage. Watch us.
Oser!
Hello, fight fans, and welcome to Rage in the Cage. I'm Rolling the Doomstar Saria, and my co-host,
Jason the Demon Dog D. Hart.
Welcome to Rage in the Cage, fight fans.
Kelly Oser, hey, you're fighting in Rage in the Cage. You're trained at the lab. You train with Ben Henderson. What's it like training with a UFC veteran such as Ben Henderson?
It's a big test. There's a lot of good work we get beat up a lot, but I learn a lot, so it's a blessing.
Okay, are you a ground and pound guy or stand-up guy? How do you feel this fight's gonna go?
I kind of like to do everything, so I can't really say I ground and pound. I've done it. I can't really say I like to stand up, because sometimes I try to take them down. So basically, whatever calls for me to try to get my victory, that's what I'm gonna try to do. Just gonna do my best.
All right, man. So you know what? I look forward to watching you fight. I've seen you fight before. I think you're a great fighter, and good luck tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Wow, I can't wait for this fight, Jason.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a real barn burner. You got two of the top MMA schools in Arizona going head-to-head.
Hey, I'm with Jimmy Scully, and I've known this guy and seen him fight a bunch of times. You guys are in for a treat tonight. Jimmy Scully, you train with Jamie Varner, one of the UFC veterans, Rage in the Cage veterans. The guy's got more fights than a ton of guys. What's it like training with a guy like him, sparring with him every day, getting ready to fight for Rage in the Cage?
You know, he definitely keeps me motivated. He doesn't let me give up. It's 100% all the time, or just stay home.
So it's either go big or go home.
That's right.
That's right, man. Hey, Jimmy, I can't wait to watch you fight tonight, because I know you always come in, you're a blaze of glory, and you have this one special technique. And I got to let the fans know. Are you going to do the cartwheel kick?
You know, if it's there, I'm starting to feel confident. I'll throw it.
I'll tell you what, I seen him do the cartwheel kick one other time, and it landed perfect. I want to see the cartwheel kick.
All right.
Good luck tonight, buddy.
You know, Roland, we got two schools going against each other here from Arizona. Two of the top. You got the lab that incorporates striking with grappling, and then you got also the LA Boxing that has put grappling into their striking mix. Speaking of schools, Roland.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm going to be opening up my new school in Scottsdale starting in April. It's basically one-on-one in group classes. So if you're looking for MMA training, please give me a call. We're really excited. We're going to be opening in April. And AZ Tattoo, one of the top tattoo parlors in the state. They're located in Scottsdale, Arizona. So if you're looking for a nice tattoo, come on by.
These are the principals.
Wow, Doomstar, this looks like this is going to be an extreme fight here.
Absolutely. I've seen Jimmy fight several times, and I've watched Kelly fight several times. These two guys are going to go toe-to-toe, absolutely.
Yeah, I believe Jimmy's been around since I was a fan back in the day.
Yeah, Kelly, I've watched Kelly several times. He's out of the lab. As you know, the lab's a tremendous school. John Crouch has done a tremendous job. I'll be honest with you, I don't think this fight's going to last very long.
Yeah, we're going to see a quick fight here. I'm almost positive.
Two losses. Please welcome Jimmy Scully. Yeah, sounds like that. Jimmy Scully. His opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing purple trunks with black and gray trim, comes to us from Glendale, Arizona. He weighed in at 171 pounds and is 6 foot tall even. Coming out of the MMA lab, he has an impressive record of 5 wins and no losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Kelly Oser! Mr. Doug Birch is our third man in the cage. Sal.
Wow, Roland, this is the first fight on TV we got going here.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I want to thank AZTV for inviting us. As you know, the show's going to be every Saturday night at 11:30 p.m. So please tell your friends about it. We need your support.
Here we go, Roland. This fight's on.
Oh, my God, look at these guys. They're going toe-to-toe. I mean, this is no game plan, just knocking each other out.
Looks like they're really fighting for the walls.
Oh, my God, it's a knockout already, going to the ground and pound. Oh, my God, is it over already?
Oh, yeah, this is over. The guy doesn't even know where he's at. Look at him.
Oh, wow. I did not expect this fight to be this fast. Well, as you can see, look at Kelly. Basically setting up the punches and went strictly to ground and pound.
You know, how he snaps his head back here with the left hook is just calculating cold how he land that.
Wow, that's probably one of the most devastating punches in the history of Rage in the Cage.
Let's see that one more time from a different angle.
Oh, my God. You see that head snap back? My God. That was devastating.
Let's bring it back to the ref.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 15 seconds in the very first round. Your winner, referee stops contest by technical knockout, fighting out of the red corner, Kelly Oser!
Wow, I'm really impressed with Kelly. You know, the lab has done a tremendous job. I mean, did you see the way he came out banging, exchanging punches, kicking?
Well, he actually looked like a true undefeated fighter there, Roland.
Great job. Kelly has 5 in a row. 6 knockouts in a row. 5 knockouts in a row, 6 wins in a row. You train over at the lab. Talk to me about taking. Is there anyone you'd like to thank out there?
I just want to thank my coaches, John Crouch, the MMA lab where I trained over in Glendale off Bell. I want to thank all the fans. First, I want to thank Jimmy. He took this fight, we got switched around, and he took this fight. I really appreciate it. We didn't actually know each other, we're friends, but we did it for you guys anyways. So give him a big round of applause, please. I want to thank all the fans.
You know, I want to remind everyone, Friday, April 13th, Rage in the Cage is back to the Wild Horse Pass Casino. Please come out. Jason's going to be a great fight card that night.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see all the pros on that card. Now on to our next fight, Roland.
I can't wait.
I'm here with Steven Frontrock. Now, Steven says he trains out of the park. Is that really true? You train in a park?
Yeah, actually.
Is it a trailer park or is it an actual park?
Yeah, it's a park like that.
Okay, man. You look like Grizzly Adams to me, man. Does anybody ever tell you that?
All the time.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, you're making your debut here at Rage in the Cage. How do you feel this fight's going to go?
Win or lose, it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. I mean, are you a ground and pound, a stand-up guy? What do you like to do? You like to do all of it?
All of it.
You ever been in any street fights or any kind of training? I mean, do you train for this fight?
Yeah. Wrestling, jiu-jitsu, get my ass kicked all the time.
All right, so we're going to see some either win or lose. You're either going to be the hammer or the nail.
That's it.
Okay, man.
Wow, here comes Sal. I've seen Sal fight several times in the UCFC. This kid is no joke.
I'm here with Sal Aguilar now. Sal, I've seen you fight amateur in some of the other shows around. You're fighting in Rage in the Cage tonight. How do you feel about this fight tonight? Stepping up, fighting in front of the casino and all these fans.
I'm excited. I'm ready to get in there and battle and hopefully put on a good show for the crowd.
Well, I know I've seen you fight in the past. Hey, man, you come to bang. You are always the hammer. I've never actually seen you be the nail. So what are your plans for tonight?
Stick to the game plan that we set out and come out with that W.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for our next bout, these are the principals. First, on my left, wearing all black trunks, fighting out of the blue corner. He's 23 years of age, stands 5 foot 6 inches tall, and weighed in at 141 3/4 pounds. He has a reach of 67 inches and 1/4. Coming to us from Tucson, Arizona, he is a freestyle fighter, making his debut here this evening. Put it together for Steven Frontrock! His opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gray and red trim, is 27 years old, 5 foot 6 inches tall, and weighed in at 139 1/4 pounds. He has a 65-inch reach, coming to us from Phoenix, Arizona, where he fights at Arizona Fighters. Also making his debut here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, Sal Aguilar. Third man in the cage, Mr. Doug Birch.
You know, Jason, this fight's going to be interesting. You know, I'm not a fan of guys that train in the park. I truly believe that you should join a school when it comes to Rage in the Cage. I mean, this is going to be interesting, but I just don't see this fight going very long.
Yeah, there's top-of-the-line pro fighters at Rage in the Cage that train every day with pros that go to the UFC and everywhere else. I mean, you got to be on top of your game. You can't be out there in the park just hitting mitts with whoever.
I mean, I can see early on that Sal's definitely superior. You can see the kid Paul Bunyan. The guy looks like Paul Bunyan.
Yeah, and Tanner, you know, he's circling the ring trying to figure out a way to fight back, but this guy looks like Sal's going to take care of him easily.
Yeah, you could tell. There's a big, big difference. You could say Sal's seasoned. He's fought in the UCFC several times. You know, once again, I'm not to bring it up again, but you can't really train in the park. See, what did I tell you? See? Exactly.
Oh, it's over. It's over. Yeah, look at there. You know, Sal, he had to be pulled off again. I'm the ref at the UCFC, and I've had to pull this guy off of people many times. He's a true professional fighter out there, and he just proved that right here. No more amateur status for him.
You know, if you're out there looking for schools, you want to fight Rage in the Cage, I highly recommend joining a school with some history, like ACS, Lab, Power, or Rage in the Cage Training Center, because this is what's going to happen if you just don't come from a school with established trainers.
Yeah, you can tell he didn't even know how to get off the ground when he was dropped.
You know, Jason, this is our new show, the Ultimate Combat Fighting Challenge. If you're out there and you're looking to fight, and you don't feel like you have a lot of experience, I highly recommend coming to this show.
And here we got our title sponsor, No Fear Energy Drink. You have it or you don't, Roland.
This is the best energy drink I've ever had, honestly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 29 seconds in your very first round. Your referee, Doug Birch, calls contest due to strikes. Your winner by technical knockout, Sal Aguilar.
Boy, I tell you, Pop Bunyan sure got chopped down today, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, you can tell on his face he needs to go home and train, and he knows it.
You came in, it was your first fight, just started going hard and heavy. Tell me what's going through your mind. Is that what you're looking for? First round, bam.
Yeah, I was looking for the knockout. If I couldn't get it, I was going to take him down. Fortunately, it worked out.
Excellent, excellent. Now, you fight over at Arizona Fighters. Is that how they're doing their training out there?
Yeah, out of Tempe. Yeah, a couple of months.
Is there anyone you'd like to thank, any sponsor?
I want to thank my family, all my friends, my coach, Coach Dave, and one of our other fighters, Arthur Ortega.
Excellent, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, Sal Aguilar.
You know, Sal's showing promising fight skills here in the Rage in the Cage. I can't wait to see him again.
We're here at Rage in the Cage Wild Horse Pass Casino tonight. Can you tell me a little bit about the new sponsorships that we have going on?
Our new sponsor is No Fear. It's a beverage drink, and we're really excited about them because they're going to be our title sponsor. Along, they're going to sponsor the fighters eventually, and what can I say? We're really excited about the sponsorship.
To get into the cage, no fear.
No fear.
Hey, Wild Horse Pass Casino, this is Rage in the Cage. I'm here with Roland, the Doomster Sierra.
Wow, there's Roy Harris. This guy is no joke. He is a real cowboy. You'll see in a second.
Yeehaw!
Bro, let me ask you a real quick question. Hey, what makes a guy like you want to get into the cage and actually be an MMA fighter?
I think I started training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu forever. It's kind of a natural progression. You want to go ahead and test what you got in some more real-life situations and do it legally. That's pretty much the way to do it.
Have you had some run-ins with the law doing illegal fighting?
A little bit, yeah. I grew up in Alaska, so quite a few bar fights up there and that type of stuff. So a little bit nicer to get paid a little bit and not get arrested. So it's good stuff.
All right, you heard it, Roy Harris. Hey, tonight I got to ask you the question: you gonna be the hammer or you gonna be the nail?
Hammer, bro.
Here he goes, rolling. This is Julian, his opponent. I fear this fight because, you know, Julian is a great ground expert, and he's going to get on top of this guy.
What do you think about tonight fighting in Rage in the Cage in front of all these fans, in front of the TV, and all these guys here at the casino?
I'm excited, and I worked my ass off to get where I'm at, and I can only go forward, and this is day one.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've seen you fight before. You're making your pro debut tonight. I want you to go out there and I want you to, be the hammer. Definitely don't be the nail. Hey, go out there and do what you got to do, buddy. And I wish you the best of luck.
This is going to be a fight. I've seen Julian fight several times in the UCFC. He is no joke.
Yeah, and if you guys have been in the UCFC and want to get in the Rage in the Cage or any other event, you need to call John Petrelli.
That's right, at john@rageinthecage.com.
Born to Bleed Fightwear, the title sponsor at Rage in the Cage. They have all of your custom fight gear needs as well as Born to Bleed gear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. These are the principals of our next bout. First on my left, wearing black trunks with white and red trim, fighting out of the blue corner. He is 6 foot 1 inches tall, weighing at 201 1/4 pounds. Coming to us from Tucson, Arizona, he fights at Daimyo. He has a record of 2 wins against 4 losses. Please welcome Roe Harris! His opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. Comes to us from Anthem. He is 6 foot 2 inches tall, 207 pounds. Fighting out of Team Cannon. He has a record of 6 wins against 1 loss. Ladies and gentlemen, Julian Hamilton! Third man in the cage, Mr. Ron Nation.
Jason, Julian, we've seen him several times, and I've seen Roe. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure who's going to win this fight.
Yeah, it comes down to skill, cardio, and as well as their overall health in this. I mean, Julian, I've seen him at, different places eating healthy foods and stuff like that. I go to the restaurant and I see him. The guy, he's all about training constantly.
Wow, Julian did a good job, did a single leg, took him down. But look at Roy, took his back. He's really doing a good work with his BJJ. I'm very impressed so far.
You know what I like to see, Roland? I like to see people get the hooks in. A lot of wrestlers free flow on there, but when you're in MMA, you got to get those hooks in.
Well, as you can see, it looks like Julian's really working hard on his BJJ, and it seems like Roy's a little stuck right now.
Yeah, his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is top-notch. I mean, you can see how he's keeping that hook in there, striking. He's using a little wrestling, controlling the ankle. He's got a ground game down.
But you know what? Don't count out Roy. Roy's no joke, like I said earlier. He's one of the toughest guys I've seen in Rage in the Cage. So as you can see, he's beginning to shift the tide a little bit right now.
Yeah, it seems like he's a little tied up, though, but I do understand what you're saying there, Roland. He seems like he's just, a nail. You just can't destroy him.
Well, we're going to see what happens. As the fight goes on, cardio plays a big role in the fight. But Julian looks like he's doing a really good job controlling Roy right now.
Oh, yeah, and he's using that BJJ and his hips really well to keep him off balance. I mean, his transition here should go into a sweep. If not, he's got his guard easily.
Well, this is getting interesting. It looks like Roy's beginning to get the top position, and then Roy is definitely a top player, so we're going to see what happens.
Yeah, I just don't know how it's going back and forth. We're going to see a good fight here, though. I'm expecting a barn burner here as well.
Well, as you can see, Roy looks like he's getting the mount position, and you don't want Roy to mount you. He is no joke. He'll pretty much crush you. Julian's in a bad spot. We're going to see what's going to happen now.
Yeah, let's see how his BJJ takes him out of this position. Let's see what Julian can actually do now that it's time to escape.
Well, it looks like he kind of have the hooks in. It's going to be interesting. Julian's looked like he's trying to fight, not letting him put the right leg hook in. But Roy's doing a fantastic job controlling him right now. I want to see a little bit more ground and pound. That's what I want to see. You got to ground and pound. You got to open him up a little bit. Too much BJJ right now.
Yeah, the submission comes after you open him up, Roland. You just can't just go for the submission constantly. You'll never get it.
Well, as you can see, it looks like Roy's trying to do the near naked choke, but I just don't know if it's going to work. You got to open him up. You got to hit him a little bit, so create the opening. You can't just stick strictly to submission.
Yeah, you know, he's grappling here, and Julian sees that. You know, that's why he's striking him there. He's noticing no strikes are coming. He can totally defend the submission without any kind of problems.
Well, it looks like Julian's basically holding Roy off right now, but we're going to see in the next few minutes what's going to happen. If this goes into the second round, it's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know it, but just as Julian's getting tired here from the crank, also, Ro Harris is very tired. You know, cranking on someone's body, holding him in position in the submission takes a lot out of you as well.
See, right now, this is the right thing to do. Roy's beginning to punch him. He's opening him up a little bit where it creates the opening. And he's doing a really good job. It looks like he needs to get a little bit more heavy. Oh, the round's over. Wow, what a round.
Man, that was a great round, Roland. I can't wait to see the next one. These guys are really fighting it out. They're BJJs online. You know, let's see it go.
You know, this round was kind of interesting because I really don't know who really won that round. It looked like Julian had the first half. He was dominating. It looks like Roy dominated the second half. So I really don't know who won that round. So, you know, in my take, I would give it a draw.
That's what I say, too. It seems like both of their techniques mirrored each other. They kind of pulled the same things on each other. Let's see what happens in this second round.
You know, as you can see, this round, before it starts, this is what I think. You know, Julian's a lot younger. It's going to play a big role in conditioning. I think Roy's a lot stronger. So it's going to really be interesting. You're going to have youth versus strength. So we're going to see what happens.
Oh, it looks like he faked the punch there. Go for the double leg. Let's see if we can get him down here.
Yeah, it looks like they're scrambling quite a bit. It looks like someone's trying to get the dominant position. It looks like Julian is going back and forth, but look, there you go, Roy. Oh, look.
Oh, he reversed him. He reversed him.
Yeah, it seems like these guys have a lot more energy this round for some reason. I didn't expect it. I thought they were going to come out a little tired. But it looks like Julian's just getting the top position, controlling them, but Roy's still pushing forward, though.
Well, you know, with all the fans here, Roland, I mean, it's got to bring electricity to any fighter that's tired.
Well, like I said earlier, you know, I've seen Julian fight several times in the UFC. This is his first fight in Rage in the Cage. Well, Roy has fought several times, and this is the first time that Julian's ever fought as a pro.
Yeah, his pro status, though, is okay. I think he's all right out there as a pro. I mean, we're going to have to see how this fight takes place and where it goes. But for the most part, he's handling his own out there with the veteran.
Absolutely. It looks like Roy seems to get stronger in the second half of the rounds every time. He has that nice single leg. He's pushing forward, but Julian's doing a great job basically stuffing it.
Yeah, it seems like Julian's sprawl and brawl is on key. You know, his point of his punches and everything else, he's moving his hips correctly, he's keeping his center and his gravity and his balance. I mean, it looks like a crazy takedown attempt here, but I don't think he's going to get it.
Yeah, you know, they both come from really good camps. You know, Julian's training in AZ Defense in Tempe, great school. They have head instructor, the Chief. And, you know, Roy comes from Tucson. He trains with a good friend of mine, Manny. Manny has one of the top schools in Tucson, which is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, I've met Manny as well, you know, in our grappling tournaments down there in Tucson, and I know his guys are legit on the ground, so that's why this guy's able to hold off Julian's skills.
Here we are. We're in the, looks like Roy's in the guard. It's going to be interesting. I was expecting Roy to go more into ground and pound right now. As you know, back in the old days, the guard was very effective, but times have changed. When you're the guard, you got to punch. You got to go ground and pound. Open them up a little bit.
Yeah, you know, when both people know Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you almost have to wait for the guy in the guard to open up a little bit, too, because you strike into a submission, you get caught.
Well, it looks like Julian's kind of phasing a little bit. It looks like he's getting a little tired. It looks like Roy looks tired, too, but he's still fighting forward. He's still pushing. He's dictating the pace. He's controlling Julian, basically trying to pin him against the fence so he could basically stabilize him.
Yeah, you know, once you get a guy against that fence, it's almost impossible for him to move his hips out unless he gets a good burst of energy. I mean, if you get him pinned correctly and you have all your weight on top of him, it's like they're going nowhere, and it's just open face for raining blows.
You know, I'm not too happy right now with the referee. I think he should stand him up. You know, sometimes the guard gets a little boring. You can see there's not a lot of activity, so I'm totally against it. I think the guard should only be for a little while. Wow, what a round.
Yeah, that's a good round as well. You know, we had Ro Harris on top in the guard, but a lot of people don't understand, you know, that guard is a dominant position, even in MMA.
You know, Jason, I don't know about this round, but I'm going to have to go with Roll Harris on this one.
Yeah, you know, I've seen a lot of ground skills from Julian. I think that he's got this fight we're going to see in this last round.
Well, this third round's going to be interesting. Once again, you got youth versus experience. You know, Roll Harris is close to 40 years old, where Julian's roughly not even 23 years old. So this is going to be very, very interesting what's going to happen in this third and final round.
Yeah, you know, a lot of older guys, though, they have extreme cardio. I mean, you just can't tell these days with everybody training MMA when you get in there. You know, you could get a guy that's like Randy Couture out there.
Well, as you can see right now, Roy's basically dictating the pace. He set the pace fast, but look at Julian, did a great job, did a sweep. Almost, look at that, he's in the mount position.
Oh, he's got him in the mount here. This is very dominant. He gets the hooks in. Look at him go for those underhooks, trying to flatten him out a little bit there. Let's see if he can get his hips in and start the strikes coming.
Wow, I did not see that coming. I was very impressed with Julian, the way he countered and swept him. I thought Roy was going to take over, actually. He came up very, very strong and aggressive.
Yeah, I've noticed he likes to ride real high on the back mount there. I don't know if that's an intention to try to strike the head or if he's just, you know, trying to make Roll Harris move.
Yeah, Julian's definitely doing a really good job. You can see his youth is coming into place. It seems like his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a little bit more fluent, a little bit more experienced. Roy looks a little sluggish. He actually looks his age a little bit right now.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of BJJ come into play here and dominate. I mean, it's truly the art that dominates the MMA and the ground game. You know, you got to be on top of your game to get out there with a fighter. You know, ground guys can get out there with strikers and dominate them, and this is a plain example of that.
Wow, Julian's doing a great job. He's in the mount position. He's in a dominant position. He's doing the ground and pound. Roy's in trouble.
Oh, a lot of those are landing on the chin.
This fight's not going to last long. I just don't see it. Julian's doing a fantastic job. He goes back to the rear naked mount. All he has to do is flatten him out, control him again. I think he has to fight.
You know, he really needs to flatten him out there, Roland. I mean, he keeps turning and sitting down with the back control. But if you can flatten a guy out on top of him with your hips in, the guy's going nowhere. And if he does get up, he's tired after that.
You know, Roy's doing a good job, though. He's holding him off. He's doing the best he can. He looks a little tired, though. Julian's doing a fantastic job controlling him, dominating the ground game. What can I say? Julian looks fantastic.
Yeah, he's got those underhooks in. He's putting strikes on the head. You know, those aren't powerful strikes, but every little one adds up in this game.
But you know what? Don't count Roy out. You can see Roy's beginning basically change the tide a little bit. But no, look at Julian. Comes right back, gets aggressive, gets the dominant position. He puts Roy in the defense. Look, he's into the mount now.
You know, I like watching Julian. He understands the dominant positions. Even though he went to the guard there for the guillotine, you know, he went straight to mount when he turned the guy. That's beautiful. Everybody tries to go side mount and everywhere else. You know, try to get your best position as possible in the transition.
You know, I think Roy has to do something special. If he's going to win this fight, the next few seconds, he's going to have to pull the rabbit out of the hat.
Well, that was the bell for 10 seconds left, so we're going to see who wins here just shortly.
You know, I got to go with Julian. I think Julian stole the round.
Yeah, I think he did too, Roland. I think Julian has this fight for sure.
Absolutely. I think the first round was a draw. The second round, I gave it to Roy. The third round, I gave it to Julian.
And we'd like to remind you about No Fear Energy Drink, the title sponsor for Rage in the Cage.
You either have it or you don't.
And also, we have Valley Protective Services, the premier security force in Arizona. Now let's bring it back down to Rick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, these are the official results. All three judges scored 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner, Julian Hamilton!
Wow, we got to hand it to Julian, man. He pulled it out.
Yeah, that's what I expected. But Julian definitely dominated. He took control in the later rounds. What can I say? Julian did a fantastic job.
Well, let's see what Julian has to say about his win here.
Julian, very hard fought bout. Putting both of you guys back and forth. All three judges saw it the same way. How you feeling, big guy?
I feel amazing. First pro fight debut. Gonna be here for a long time. I'm gonna get big. Winning. Team Extreme. Delco Box. And all my friends and family from Hampton up here. Everyone came to support. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put it together, Julian Hamilton!
Well, there you go, fight fans. Our debut Rage in the Cage show. For Roland the Doomster Soria and Jason Demon Dog DeHart, we'd like to say thank you, and please come back again next Saturday, same time, same place.